Good morning.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
That it is.
Yes. Got to make the most of it.
Well, as long as we don't get that humidity.
Yeah, we had it, and it appears to have dissipated a bit.
And that makes a big difference.
We did have a gorgeous sunrise this morning.
Well, it's good. We have a sunrise every morning.
Yes, and it's always good to see the sun come up.
Yep. And we had one this morning, just like you said.
Yes, beautiful colors off, I think they were over Holtville.
Over Holtville.
Yes.
Well, that time of the morning, that would be Holtville's ability to claim that,
Yeah, it's their job.
The sun rises over in our neck of the woods.
Yes. Oh, well, and it's Ocotillo's job to...
say goodbye.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Today, it is Thursday, August 13th, 2020. In case you're wondering, today is Left-Handers Day.
Ah, yes.
The right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, which means only left-handed people are in their right mind, right?
That's right.
Okay. Oh, well. My older sister was left-handed till she got to school. And the nuns decided, no, you should write with the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which was relatively common.
Yeah, and then there were those that stuck to their guns, and they continued to write left-handed, and there was nothing wrong with that either. When the world finally figured that out.
Yeah, but the problem is at the dinner table if you sit next to a left-hander.
Well, yeah, you just don't. You have them sit in another room at a separate table.
Pretty much. Do you want some birthdays today?
Well, we're going to get some.
We are. Our big shot birthdays. Do you remember the old TV show Emergency?
I do.
Okay. Actor Kevin Tighe, one of the paramedics. He is 76 today. Opera singer Kathleen Paddle is 72. One of the Partridge Family, Danny Bonaduce, is 61. Actor Dawn Lewis is 59. Actor John Slattery is 58. Actor Debbie Mazur is 56. Actor Quinn Cummings, 53. Actor Shauna Kofed is 60. Actor Catherine Fiore is 41. Actor Sebastian Stan is 38. Actor Emmy Equacor, he's an Emmy winner. He's 36. And actor Lennon Stella is 21. Local birthdays coming up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
Well, what do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert.
School.
Having dinner with friends.
Take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
Let's celebrate our Kxo birthdays. Happy birthday, Anna Maria Urbina, John Hignite, Chelsea Barraza, Leonard Necochea, Teresa Lizarde, Tony Nangoyan, Joe Orozco, Victor Rangel, Gabby Pacheco, Israel Hodges, Carmen Kirby, Veronica Alvarado, Paul Bustamante, Ken Holmes, Bonnie Garcia, Carmen Diaz, Felicia Ramirez, Gilbert Martinez, Isabel Alvarez, Jeff Alford, Jesus Rodriguez, Joy Niebla, Jorge Luna, Juan Bazabal, Ralph Gamboa, Maria Silva, Mark Munoz, Melo Garcia, Rosemary Salazar, Tanner Lintz, Wesley Hignite, Cesar Alexander Vega, Morel Alcantar, Destiny Suarez, Lydia Herrera, and it's my wife, Pam Buckley, is celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Pam, and everybody else. Okay, and I hope that suffices, mentioning it on the air instead of a gift.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Works.
Yeah,
Works.
We'll give it a try. Oh, well, survey released this week, and it shows Dwayne Johnson is Hollywood's highest paid actor. Okay, Dwayne, he's not really an actor. he's the same character in every movie he makes. Yeah, Dwayne has the acting range of a rock.
That's right, but he laughs all the way to the bank.
All the way. And I understand he is a very, very nice guy. He's been in the Valley.
Many times.
Yes.
Everybody speaks, meets him, says, hey, he's as normal as a guy can be.
Whatever normal is these days.
Whatever that is.
Yes. Oh, well. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, a report says there are many coronavirus phone scams. Okay?
I believe it.
Be very cautious if you get a call from a guy offering to sell you the new Russian COVID-19 vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest you check the caller ID. Make sure the call does not come from Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Or Downey.
Yes.
Downey, California.
Caller ID is a blessing. If I don't recognize the name or the number, and anymore, with spoofing, it doesn't help. They use sometimes a number that you recognize or looks close.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes you just have to answer the phone.
Sometimes you do. My approach is, hey, if it's somebody that wants to talk, they'll leave a message and I can get back.
That's a good way to do it.
Yes.
Or you were going to say, if they wants to talk, they'll call back. Well, you might be waiting a long time.
Yes. Oh, well. Anyway, we've got news. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We've got a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist for sales, for service. Call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Update. The Labor Department says 963,000 people signed up for first-time unemployment benefits last week, which is a new pandemic low. But economist Joel Neroff says the numbers still need a lot of work.
New claims for unemployment insurance finally fell below the 1 million mark last week, another indication that the economy is starting to stabilize. The level, though, remained above 900,000, and that is still way too high. It indicates firms and governments continue to reduce their workforces.
Bankrate's Mark Hamrick is concerned about lack of action on Capitol Hill.
It remains quite stunning that Congress has yet to agree on a fresh round of relief legislation with so many Americans hurting financially. The nation's governors and business interests alike have urged all sides to redouble their efforts to pass meaningful and much-needed legislation, and that focus really shouldn't be easing now.
The Dow is down 49 points. S&P is up 2 in early trading. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this summer, you can rely on a York Affinity premium system to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Yeah, every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties, and affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. A fast-moving brush fire burning thousands of acres in the Lake Hughes area of the Angeles National Forest in Southern California. Over 500 firefighters battling the lake fire outside Los Angeles.
Our initial reports were coming in pretty quickly. 50 acres. A few minutes later, we got an update. It was 100 acres, and then fire quickly grew within just a couple hours, about 6,000 acres. Right now, we're a little over 10,000 acres.
Fire Chief Robert Garcia says the hot conditions are making things tough. Reports of some homes already being destroyed. Governor Gavin Newsom pushing for more protections for workers amid the ongoing pandemic.
Family leave, paid sick leave, workers' comp. It's the only way we're going to succeed here. And so for businesses, this is essential. It's not just for workers.
The governor also urging state lawmakers to pass an economic recovery package before they adjourn. Airbnb is suing the guest who booked a rental home where 3 people were shot last weekend in Sacramento. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Your AC's not cooling? Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
O'Reilly.
This is
is Derek's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
After the third time jump-starting my car, I finally realized my battery was dying. So I stopped by O'Reilly to have it checked. They tested it right there in the parking lot. It was bad, real bad. But they helped me find the right battery for my car and even installed it for free. Now my car starts like new.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So the weather is just all over the place lately, right? One day it's hot, and the next day it's windy for a while. It's like, make up your mind already. Drivers who switch to Progressive could save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
It's page one of the local news, page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they've got the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane advisor for details.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, the COVID-19 update is in, and George Gale has the story.
It was released by the County Public Health Department. According to the update, the death toll as a result of COVID-19 in Imperial County has increased to 252, up from 244 reported on Tuesday. There have now been 52,105 patients tested for COVID-19. 9,919 have tested positive. Of those, 8,753 have recovered. The latest update indicates there are now 914 active cases of COVID-19 in the Imperial County. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The race for 2 seats on the Brawley City Council is now set. The filing deadline ended Friday, but was extended when incumbent Norma Hadagi did not file for re-election. The extended filing period ended at 5 p.m. Wednesday, and City Clerk Alma Benavides says that Roman Castro will be on the ballot along with Ronald Gray III and incumbents Donald Wharton and George Nava. Also on November 3rd, the ballot, there will be Measure R, which looks to update the city's utility users tax to cover changes in communication technology by extending the tax to cover cell phones, voice over internet, IPTV, text messaging, paging, and private communication services, subject to future council action to reduce the percentage of the tax. Measure 5 on the ballot, if approved, would make the city, the office of city clerk, which is currently an elected position, be converted to a position to be filled by a city council appointment. Measure S would take effect upon the expiration of the term of the current city clerk. KXO News Time 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
San Diego State University Imperial Valley to lead a research project. Here's more on that story.
It is a unique health disparities research project. Dr. Helena Hoyt, nursing program coordinator at San Diego State University Imperial Valley, has been awarded $125,000 in direct costs from an administrative supplement in the San Diego State University Health Link Center for transdisciplinary health disparities research. The award will fund an innovative year-long project that will bring together community leaders and multidisciplinary university researchers to formalize a research coalition and select a pilot project focused on improving of the region's minority health outcomes. The initiative is being funded by the National Institute on Minority Health and Health Disparities of the National Institute of Health. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
2020's Clear the Shelters nationwide event. It is a bit different this year. Instead of a one-day event to clear the shelters, now there are 31 days. For the entire month of August, the Humane Society of Imperial County is reducing adoption fees by 50%. They have set up an easy platform for the shelter to be able to accept donations all month long. The shelter is also currently eligible for $10,000 in matching funds. Standard adoption policies and procedures apply. All meet and greets are by appointment only. You need to contact the Humane Society of Imperial County for more information. And that concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve. KXO AM 1230 presents coverage of this year's biggest golfing events. Tune in and catch updates from the U.S. Open, September 17th through the 20th. Our 2020 Majors Golf coverage is brought to you by Del Rio Country Club in Brawley, Stan's Auto Body in El Centro, Derma's Floor Covering in Imperial, and Jason Jackson, candidate for El Centro City Council. Page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, a man is given a bill for the damages. Here's more on this story.
The man is a Mexicali resident. An unidentified man reportedly damaged the international boundary fence. He was caught by Mexicali police. Police arrested the man and notified the U.S. Border Patrol. Border Patrol, for the first time ever, presented the man with a bill to repair the damage that he caused. The bill is for $610. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The OptumServe testing site for COVID-19 in the Imperial Valley is now open Tuesday through Saturday. The hours of operation will remain 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. The OptumServe testing sites are located at the Calexico Community Center on Dual Avenue, Dual Avenue, the Brawley Senior Center on J Street, and at the Veterans Memorial Hall on Imperial Avenue in Imperial. COVID-19 testing is free and no physician referral is needed. Appointments can be scheduled online at OptumServe's website, on the Imperial County Health Department's website, or by calling a toll-free number, 888-634-1123. Same day or next day appointments are available for most people. The testing sites will be closed Sunday and Monday, and our message is get tested. The more negatives we get, our numbers improve and would help expedite opening our businesses back up. A man is rescued from a canal. George Gale explains.
It happened Sunday night. Just before midnight, surveillance cameras detected two men crossing the border illegally. The two jumped into the Brier Canal, about 11 miles west of the Calexico downtown port. Border Patrol agents responded to the scene and found one of the men struggling to stay above water. Agents threw in the man a flotation device, which was used to pull the man to safety. The man was checked for injuries, and the agents escorted the two back across the border. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A portion of Farr Road to be closed. The County Public Works Department made the announcement. The closure will be to allow the Imperial Irrigation District to concrete line a canal. From August 17th through September the 11th, Farr Road will be closed near the Butters Road intersection to 1.5 miles west of Irving Road. During that period, motorists are asked to find an alternate route. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance is announcing Covered California has extended their enrollment period until August 31st. Because of COVID-19, enrollment has doubled from last year. David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in the Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right choice and what fits your budget. Don't hesitate. Call David H. West Insurance today and make an appointment at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says strong high pressure will remain situated across the southwestern U.S. into next week, bringing continued hot conditions. High temperatures in the Imperial and Yuma valleys will approach or exceed 115 degrees starting today and lasting through at least early next week. 111 the high yesterday, 86 our low. Sunny and hot today with a high near 114, west-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 89, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunny and hot tomorrow with a high near 115, light winds. Saturday, mostly sunny and hot. And on Saturday, as I said, mostly sunny and hot with a high near 115 that way through the weekend. Right now, 93 degrees downtown, 18% relative humidity. Wind is out of the north-northwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Have you been a victim of a crime or have you witnessed a crime? The Imperial County District Attorney's Office is here to provide you with support and resources that are available through the Victim Witness Assistance Program. Our mission is to help you cope with the aftermath of victimization. We have trained and experienced victim advocates to help guide you through the criminal justice process. To get the guidance and support you need, please contact the Imperial County Victim Witness Assistance Program at 442-265-1175. That's 442-265-1175.
Funding made possible through the United States Department of Justice Victims of Crime Act 2018, V2270180.
It's sports time. Major League Baseball. The White Sox topped the Tigers 7-5. Diamondbacks dumped the Rockies 13-7. Athletics, they beat the Angels 8-4. Cubs clobbered the Indians 7-2. Marlins went 10 innings before they beat the Blue Jays 14-11. Royals nipped the Reds 5-4. Yankees rolled over the Braves 6-3. The Orioles edged the Phillies 5-4. Astros, they beat the Giants 5-1. Twins pounded the Brewers 12-2. Mets over the Nationals 11-6. Rays rocked the Red Sox 9-5. Rangers, they beat the Mariners 7-4. And the Dodgers, they shut out the Padres 6-0 in Chavez Ravine.
Broken Yo Cafe in El Centro has reopened with curbside service, serving your favorite breakfast and lunch once again. Choose from omelets, pancakes, waffles, bacon and eggs cooked the way you like them. And for lunch, salads, burgers, sandwiches, and wraps. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. curbside. Order online at brokenyocafe.com and choose El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655 to place your order. Broken Yo Cafe, 3049 North Imperial Avenue, now open.
NBA action in the bubble. The Pacers beat the Rockets 108-104. Raptors rolled. They beat the 76ers 125-121. And the Thunder edged the Heat 116-115. Clippers clobbered the Nuggets 124-111. The Masters tournament, scheduled for November, will take place without spectators or guests because of the coronavirus pandemic that postponed the event from its original date. Augusta National and Masters Chairman Fred Ridley released a statement yesterday in which he said, "Ultimately, we determined that the potential risks of welcoming patrons and guests to our grounds in November are simply too significant to overcome." And that's it for sports time.
IID understands the COVID-19 pandemic is creating financial hardship for many of our customers, but reminds you that we are here to help. Customers experiencing hardship should contact our friendly customer service staff to arrange a flexible payment plan and ask about IID's other payment assistance programs. Don't hesitate. Call us today at 1-800-303-7756. IID, where customers always come first.
It's financial news and a brief look at the weather, and it's all brought to you by Roto-Rooter in the Imperial Valley. When drains don't work, they do. The stocks opened lower on the Dow, showing green on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now at 27,920. That's off 54 points. The S&P 500 up 1.48 points at 3381. The NASDAQ at 11,095. That's up 83 points. Gold up $6.20 an ounce. And oil off 25 cents a barrel. Initial claims for unemployment benefits, perhaps the most closely followed government data series of the pandemic, showed marked improvement in the most recent week, falling to just slightly under 1 million. Economists surveyed by MarketWatch on average had forecast a higher number of seasonally adjusted initial claims for the prior week ended August 8th. In other news, the equity market in the U.S. and elsewhere is taking comfort from the fact that economic data show resilience to spikes in virus infections. This has been true for the U.S. economy for a while, and we can see it in Asia too, according to global macro strategist Kit Jukes at Societe Generale in a note. The global tally of confirmed cases of COVID-19 climbed to 20.6 million on Thursday, with the death toll rising to nearly 750,000 worldwide. The AMC plans to open some of their theaters in September. The plan, as it stands right now, would see a slight shift in opening. And the U.S. is holding up tariffs on European Union products over government aid to Airbus.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
It will be sunny and hot today with a high near 114, west-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 89, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 115 and light wind. Already, we're at 96 degrees. Already. And with that, we have 18% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest at about 6 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. Hey, when drains don't work, they do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
CBS News is coming up next. CBS News most every hour around here. Local news when and where it happens. on AM 1230 and scheduled throughout the day. And, of course, local news on our website, kxoradio.com. Follow us on Facebook and check out our YouTube channel.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. People are still filing unemployment claims as the recession drags on. The government says 963,000 did last week. But Bankrate.com economist Mark Hamrick says,
we certainly get some welcome news, chalking up 2 straight weeks of declines in new claims. More importantly, I think, we're finally dropping below the 1 million level of new claims, ending what's been really a devastating 20-week string.
And when it comes to benefits for those who have applied,
I'm Stephen Portnoy. With Congress failing to act, President Trump has promised a continued federal boost to state unemployment benefits, acting on his own to provide it from the same disaster relief fund that would otherwise go to pay for flood, hurricane, and tornado recovery. In order to pay out the new $300 weekly benefit, states first have to apply for it from FEMA. And experts say it could take weeks for it to start flowing into the states that do apply.
President Trump's latest push to get schools to reopen in the pandemic includes a federal promise of face masks and 8 things schools should do. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
It worries me. Many schools don't have contingency plans. They haven't established their boundaries. The federal guidelines now are generic. Know the symptoms of COVID-19 and then you can act appropriately. Well, that's not a guideline. That's a suggestion.
President Trump just said the United Arab Emirates and Israel have agreed to establish full diplomatic ties, part of a deal to halt the annexation of occupied land sought by the Palestinians for their future state. An American diplomat in Beirut says the FBI will join other investigators looking into last week's devastating explosion in the Lebanese capital. Correspondent Jamie Yukas has the latest on a fast-moving wildfire north of Los Angeles that has forced some people out of their homes.
Early on, the flames exploded from 50 acres to 400 acres in just a half an hour. Plumes of smoke rose thousands of feet in the air. More than 500 firefighters were deployed to battle the blaze on the ground and from the air.
Morning thunder showers are helping calm the flames in some spots. President Trump's publicly complained about shower heads. It's about his hair, he says. CBS's Cammie McCormick with more on a new proposal.
The water flow from shower heads was decreased to conserve water. It was one of many changes made nearly 30 years ago. Now the Department of Energy is proposing loosening those restrictions, allowing multiple shower heads on a single fitting. It's a move conservationists say isn't necessary, would cost Americans more, and the country, they say, has more important things to worry about.
Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is down 49 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
You're a smart, hard-working roofing contractor. Save time with the Beacon Pro Plus app. The Beacon Pro Plus app works round the clock for material ordering, checking order history, and automated rebate tracking, saving valuable time, especially when working remotely. Beacon proudly offers GAF Timberline HDZ shingles with a 600% larger strike zone nailing area for faster, more accurate installations. You work hard. Now work smarter. Sign up for free at beaconproplus.com today.
Hey, it's Dana Cortez.
DJ Automatic, Anthony A.
And we're the Dana Cortez Show, here to talk about State Farm. They're the real deal in care and home insurance. We know this. Automatic, we have State Farm. And State Farm agents are ready to help with personalized service so you can customize your insurance.
All this is backed up by award-winning, easy-to-use technology. And if I can use it, I promise you can too. You can manage your coverage, pay your bill, and file a claim with the State Farm mobile app.
It's a great price with even greater service. So when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Viking Cruises is now canceling sailings through the end of the year because of uncertainty in the pandemic. It temporarily suspended operations back in March. A relatively new word in the dictionary is apparently not gaining much traction.
Maybe you've heard it. Latinx, a gender-neutral term used to describe the Latino population. But a new report from the Pew Research Center finds only 23% of U.S. adults who identify as Latino or Hispanic have heard it themselves. Just 3% use it to describe themselves. Despite the fact that Merriam-Webster added the word to its dictionary in 2018, Mark Hugo Lopez at Pew says most people in the Latino population are unaware of its existence. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Urban League says black people have made equality gains in recent years when it comes to health and social justice. But the report says today that the pandemic is undoing much of it. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
I am very pleased with your product. I haven't been sick since I've been taking this, and I contribute a lot of my energy and my health to your product, and I just want to keep taking it. So you guys just keep making it, okay? I just thank God for your company.
Balance of Nature is now offering 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
Is America in a new Cold War with China, stealing our technology, spying on us? Now President Trump is fighting back. Tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, watch Sean Spicer's Spicer & Company as he finds out the shocking answers about China. See Spicer & Company on Newsmax TV, America's fastest-growing cable news channel. Find Newsmax on DirecTV, Dish, Xfinity, Optimum, Fios, Uverse, Cox, Spectrum, WOW, Armstrong, or check your cable guide. And get Newsmax's free app on your smartphone and start watching today.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230 KXO.